Hello, my name is Abby Janchek, and I am an elementary education major here at Liberty University. Today, I am going to talk about a comprehension strategy called KWL Learning. So, KWL means know, wonder, learn. So, to begin, a teacher can ask their students, what do you know about a topic? And they can brainstorm. And then what do you want to learn about the topic? What do you wonder about the topic? And then, of course, at the end, what did you learn? So it's a great strategy that will take you from the beginning of an introduction of a new topic to the very end. So with primary grade levels, I would give them something along these lines. At the top, it says know, wonder, learn, and then it includes the title of the text that we're going to be learning about. And then, so it's called Feel the Wind. So what do we already know about the wind? What are some things we wonder about the wind? And then what did we learn about the wind? And it, of course, provides lines for the students to help write on. So that's a good way to do it with primary grade levels. I would recommend doing it as a whole group activity because they're at that foundational stage where they're still learning about these comprehension strategies. So at this age, I would definitely do it as a whole group activity as they're still learning how to function and learn. They're learning how to learn. Does that make sense? A lot of the comprehension strategies, they are foundational skills that the students are learning how to learn. This KWL comprehension strategy is a great one for learners of all ages, because I myself, as a college student and soon-to-be teacher, have something that I know, something I wonder about, and something that I want to learn about. And we're learning every day in this society. So that is a great one to do from primary grade levels all the way through. So as we go up in our age groups, the intermediate students will have something basically similar because it is such a universal strategy. So they'll again get this sheet. I'm sorry if it's kind of hard to see. Again, they'll get this sheet. What do we want to learn about snow? What do we already know about snow? What are some things we wonder about snow? And what did we learn about snow? So like I said, this will take you from the very beginning of introducing a topic all the way through the end to talking about what the students have learned. So again, this is showing that at the intermediate levels, we can do this. Now, I would say at the intermediate levels, I'm calling this about 2nd through 4th. I would do it as small group / independent. I would definitely brainstorm together of what we already know. Then I would have the students maybe partner up with someone, talk about what they wonder, what they want to learn, and then let them write down what they learned about by themselves at the end, and then come back together and talk about what we all learned. So this is a great strategy because at this stage, they've already learned the foundational skill to help them learn. So now they can really take off and soar and try to keep building on this idea. Once we get to the Middle Ages, I would make them make this. I would have them get a lined piece of paper out. I would make something like this on the board and then let them do it on their own. So again, it's the what do we already know? What are some things we wonder about? What did we learn? So I would probably, again, either do it all together as what we already know or have them partner up with someone. And then I would probably have them do the rest independently. And then at the end, talk about what we learned. Because we can always learn from our peers. Now, for the KWL strategy in this assignment, I chose to do it on weather because weather is a very broad topic that all age groups can learn about. I love learning about weather still to this day. So for the primary level, I chose the book Feel the Wind by Arthur Doris. It's a really cute book about how we can't see the wind, but we can feel it and we can see the signs of wind happening. So this would be a great one to help students focus on what they know about wind, what they want to know about wind, and what they've learned. So that's a good one. The Story of Snow for my intermediate grade levels. This one was marked 2nd to 4th grade. And so it's The Science of Winter's Wonder. It's a great one again because where most of my students will live personally, they've seen snow, so they know what it looks like, but they probably don't know where it comes from or how it's made. So this would be a great book to help them. They already have some background knowledge. They wonder some more, or they wonder about things that they don't know, and then they learn. Next, I remember reading this book when I was younger. It's called Cloud Dance. This is for my middle group. It's about the clouds. It's kind of more of a poetic literature, but it's a great one. It talks about the clouds in the sky and how they paint a picture. So this is an awesome one. I think all of these are available online, but I know Feel the Wind is. So some questions that I did for the intermediate level of The Story of Snow. So that's my snow book for 2nd to 4th graders. A literal question would be, what does water have to attach to become snow? Because it's a very specific part in the book that talks about a water connecting to a speck to create that snow. Then how would you explain how snow is formed? That's more of an inferential question. And then how would you feel if it started snowing? That's an evaluative question. And we can take that in a multitude of directions. We can talk about we would be happy, or it could be cold. So there's a multitude of things we could do with that. I can see myself definitely using the KWL strategy in my classroom because it's such a universal strategy that can be adapted in so many ways. So I'm really excited that I got to do this project because I learned so much about this.